one goddamn thing about Leon.
What was that?
You just want to hate.
I didn't hate. I said he's a legend. I'm just not a fan. That's not hating on him. Not being a fan and hating.
Are you not a fan of Nate Diaz, bro?
I'm just not a fan. I don't like all that cool.
The definition of gladiator, bro.
He is. He's a legend. Like, I recognize that. I'm just not a fan. Just like KD. I recognize he's one of the greatest scorers of all time. He'll be a future Hall of Famer. He's a great player. I'm just not a fan. But I don't dislike KD. Same with Kyrie. I used to be a fan of Kyrie. But that whole flat earth shit kind of I can't go for that.
It's kind of hard to support somebody that thinks that.
Yeah, I'm like
he was like and the thing about it that gets me, he really believes it too. He'll try to justify it in everything.
It's
like, bro, science has already shown it. Like, come on, dude.
It's just tough, but
Nate Diaz doesn't lose fights, he just runs out of time. That's pretty much.
He did have him on the ropes them last 30 seconds. He stung him. Dude was I was like, oh no, legs.
He should.
You think that it was just like? You think it was just habit? Why he started pointing at him and didn't rush him, or you think he didn't have the energy, or like what the hell was that?
I think he was trying to put on a show, bro.
Were you talking about Nate Diaz?
Yeah, I mean he had him. All he had to do was just rush him.
You want to know why? He took too many leg kicks.
Yeah, I mean, shit.
He sure did.
He took way too many. I don't think he had the leg power to rush him like that, to be honest.
Bro, that guy on the main card, the Vittori dude, whatnot. Israel, yeah, but the Vittori dude, man, what the hell was that? That
bro,
dude, not one. His corner didn't say one time check a leg kick. He's just eating them, motherfucker.
Bro, the thing about it though is that the funny thing about it though is that his performance in the first fight was way better than the second one, and he thought he won the second fight. He was like, "No, bro, like you didn't come anywhere close." Obviously, like what was the score? I think they scored like 50 to like 45 or something like that.
50 to 45.
50 to 45, yeah.
Yeah, I completely forgot about the fights till y'all said something. I was watching the Clippers max out Utah. Yeah, Kawhi. Hey, bro. That man's a monster, bro.
PG. See, this is the thing, though. There would be a good team if PG can do that every night, dropping 30, 25 to 30.
Well, the problem is regular season, he's straight. It's just something about the play. Well, it's just something about the playoffs, that high intensity, that next level play, which I mean, he hasn't played terrible, but he hasn't played to a Paul George standard.
No. Do you think you still think he's still got the bubble on his mind from last year?
No, I don't think so. He's even on his worst performance this run, he's played better than the pandemic or the bubble stuff.
That's true.
Because, hell, he was 4 for 17, but still had 20. Like, he's going to find a way to get points.
Either from the line or
something.
Little bullshit buckets or whatever the case may be.
But, look, Mitch. All right, so we're going to let's recap week 2 of the 75 hard. How you doing, Mitch? Because me and Calvin talked a little bit last week.
And I'm hanging in there through it. Definitely.
Do you feel better though since like obviously you haven't drank in like what is it like how long what week is this going on? Week 3?
Week 2.
2 weeks.
Week 2. How do you I mean Finis don't drink, so this question won't be for him, but like how do you feel like not drinking and everything, or like being around people that are like drinking and you just like, damn, I want one. My question is, are you like, damn, I want one? Or you like, oh, no, I'm good?
I'm like, damn, I want one. But what I've noticed is that these past 2 weekends have been so long, man. They've just been long, and like beforehand, the weekends would just go by like that because
you'd be blacked out for half of it.
Going out and doing shit. It'd be 3 o'clock in the afternoon. All of a sudden, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. You're like, where the hell did this go from?
Dude, I kind of feel you on that, to be honest. But like, when I was like drinking and stuff, I just go to like a friend's house and watch a game or something. I wasn't going out to like Nashville and shit like that. But no, I know what you're saying, Mitch. I feel you on that.
I might have been going to Nashville a little bit. I've been Ubering up in Nashville, bro.
How's that? How's that? Is it crazy? Crazy.
Dude, it's like legalized bank robbery, bro. That shit is lucrative up there. Good.
So what's your hours you Uber from?
I did Friday. I got out there at 7 and then just turned it off at 1. I was picking some dude up. It was from it was like Rebar or like Kung Fu or something like that. So I called him.
Oh no,
like, hey,
he was sloppy.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, I'm here. And then I just hear him in the background just like screaming at his buddies, like, it's time to fucking go. The dude's here or whatnot. And then he's like, he's talking shit or whatnot. And I was like, all right, boom, canceled the ride. I was out. I was gone. I drove home. I was like, I ain't dealing with that, man. I was like, it is too late. I'm tired.
Close call, Mitch. Close call. Yeah, probably the best decision.
I was like, I'm not doing that. But it's fun, man. Dude, everybody, because I pretty much, I like drive from Spring Hill and catch a ride from like Franklin to Nashville. Mm-hmm. Pretty much everybody in Nashville, like downtown, is all tourists. Like every person that gets in my car. Yeah, there's like no natives that get into my car. Yeah. And that shit is busy up there, dude. As far as Nashville, I've never seen it like that in my life, man.
Like, yeah, you know what, bro? It's gonna continue to be like that because, like, obviously, like they just recently opened it up. Summertime, people trying to go out, so it's gonna be crazy for it.
They got all that. They got all that new stuff down there too. Because I went downtown for my mom's graduation when I was up there, and I mean, they got all kinds of stuff now.
Yeah, man, it's a good little city.
Damn.
You got everybody from like states that are still closed down, like Pennsylvania, New York, and California, and all them visiting us.
That's the thing, though, dude. Like, are people coming down here just for the tourist aspect, or is just doing that just to get out, get to the clubs and stuff? Like,
in hindsight, man, every time that I've been in downtown Nashville, I may have consumed a little bit of alcohol, and this might have been the first couple times that I've been down there when I was sober and alert. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's always that busy, but dude, it is fucking ridiculous how packed it is up there, man.
I seen the pictures and stuff like from the rooftop bars, and it just looks like it's not even show to show no more. It's more just like you chest to chest with somebody. Like,
yeah, really,
it's crazy.
What about y'all? How's the challenge coming?
For me, it's not too bad. I'm gonna ask y'all what's the easiest and hardest part for y'all for the challenge on y'all's part. For me, the easiest is probably the gallon of water.
Yeah.
Monday to Friday, the easiest is a gallon of water because I drink probably half a gallon just during my workout in the mornings alone. And then sometimes more than that. If it's a heavy leg day, I'll drink 3/4 of a gallon in that 2-hour span. So finish the rest of the day is not much. And then the second workout, especially when I go hoop, that's another half a gallon right there.
Mm-hmm.
But the hardest part is drinking a gallon of water on the weekends because my workouts on the weekends is all stretching and mobility. And then sometimes I'll do like 100 sit-ups, 100 curls, but like it's not I'm not super sweaty. So I'm not drinking a ton of water. That's probably the hardest one on the weekend.
Mm-hmm. I feel that. I'll probably say the gallon of water is easy for me just from Monday through Friday because work, I'm just sitting down at my desk. So that's pretty easy, I'll say.
Just pound them.
Yeah, for real. The hardest thing, I would say probably getting the second workout in is probably the hardest thing for me. Is because usually how I thought I was going to do is do one in the morning and then do one after work. But man, after work, like just waking up early in the morning and just doing the workout in the morning and everything, getting through your whole day of work, and then after work you're dead shit tired, like you don't want to do nothing. But I'll say the second workout is probably the hardest thing for me. So, what about y'all?
I think the hardest thing about it is that that cold shower, man. That cold shower is brutal.
See, I thought that was going to be the hardest thing, but like that first week was pretty brutal. The second week I feel like it's going to be a little bit better just because. I don't know. I think I'm just getting used to it because I told Finis in the last one what I did. I would get in and slowly turn the dial like colder and colder until it can't go anymore. Now I just put it all the way to the cold. Just hop in and just do it like that. But I still haven't done that ice bath yet. So
y'all be moving in the shower, or you just stand under it?
I just stand under. I try not to move.
See, well, the first couple days, I would just take my normal shower, turn it cold, just stand there, like don't move. Now, because I take a shower after my second workout, so I take my normal shower after my first workout. Second workout, I'll take my second shower, and I'll just take a shower that's cold. I'll just set a timer for 5 minutes, so like I'm in there washing, getting clean. And by the time I'm finished everything, I just got to stand in the shower for like another 2 minutes and I'm good.
Damn.
So it's not too bad.
What about you, Mitch? How you holding up?
I'm holding up. I'm making it. I'm making it.
Man. Oh, what books are y'all reading? I meant to ask you this last week, Calvin. What book are y'all reading?
Well, I just finished The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. So that one was actually pretty good, even though a lot of people have already read that. But now I'm about to start this, The Art of War.
There you go.
I know you know about that book, Mitch.
Yeah,
So I really haven't what's the book around, I guess, like, because just reading the summary on the back is just not doing enough justice.
The way I understand it, it's like Proverbs, and I don't think that it's by like Sun Tzu or something like that.
Let's see. Yeah, Sun Tzu. Yeah.
It was written like China thousands of years ago. From what I understand, it's like in Proverbs, and nobody knows who the guy is that writes it or who wrote it. Nobody knows who the guy is that wrote it, and it's I don't know. Every general ever has read it. It's supposed to be really good. I've never sat down with it though.
Because I was trying to ask some people, like what's the like book kind of like centered around, and everybody kind of gave me just like a different opinion. So that's why I'm so kind of like really eager just to read it, because everybody has a different perspective of just like what they read and interpreted. So it's gonna be interesting. So
yeah, I've been reading like two more nights away from finishing I don't know. It's the other one. It's after Subtle Art. Everything is fucked. I'm 2 more nights. I'm probably finish it tonight, honestly, and then I gotta go and find me another one to read. So, what about you, Finis?
I'm reading Death by Black Hole and Other Cosmic Quandaries. Quandaries. Sorry, I said it wrong. Quandaries by Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Oh, okay. Is that his one after the I read his last one though. It was a small little book. I can't remember what the hell it was called though.
I might have it. I don't know.
It's a small little book. It was good.
But yeah, this one's pretty. I thought it was gonna be about black holes, but it's about just he's kind of touched on like everything, just how the universe works. It's pretty cool. Some stuff in there. I'm like, oh shit, I didn't know that. Oh, that's crazy. And there's some stuff in there that I know about, but I didn't like know in depth. And he's like, what I like about this book is like he's a really good teacher. And so he's taking these concepts that the average person wouldn't even be able to begin to read it, but he makes analogies to simple everyday world stuff. So it's an easy read for anybody.
What I heard is that you're not a good teacher unless you can make complex things sound simple. Yeah. You don't really, it's like you don't truly understand a subject unless you can make the complex things in the subject sound simple.
So my supervisor, she says you're not a good teacher unless you can explain stuff to like an elementary schooler or like, to a child to where they can understand it. But yeah, it's pretty good. So I got a story time for story time. Story for story time. So I told Calvin last week. So I'm doing kind of like Uber Eats, but it's a Texas only thing. It's called Favor, right? And it's just you do deliveries, groceries, fast food restaurants, whatever, right? So I try to do 20 a week, and there's like I try to do 5 a day on certain days. So just 4 days I try to do 5, right? So I'm on my 4th delivery one day. And a guy orders through HEB. I don't know if y'all know what HEB is, but it's kind of like a Hy-Vee or a Kroger. It's kind of like a Kroger. It's a Texas version of Kroger, right? It stands for everything here. Here, everything's better. That's what HEB stands for. And so usually the HEB ones are bigger tips, right? Because it's a grocery store versus if somebody ordered from McDonald's or Taco Bell. So I'm like, okay, bet I'm finna get a good tip. So I'm reading the instructions on where to do. I drive up. You drive up to curbside. They bring it to you. They put it in your car. Then you go deliver it to the house. Easy peasy, right? So I'm reading the instructions while I'm waiting for them to bring the shit out. And it says, I'm on the 4th floor, right? There's an elevator in the middle of the apartment complex, but I'm on the 4th floor. So I'm like, oh, 4th floor. I was like, shit, all right. You know, it's whatever. I'm thinking, you know, it's not gonna be the missed stuff. When I tell you, they bought everything in this grocery store. The cart was huge. I was like, oh no. So they loaded up. They filled up the whole trunk and the whole back of my seat. That's how many groceries this person has. So I'm all right. So I get to the complex, right? And it's a big ass building. So I finally park and I walk so I grabbed a few groceries. I walk downstairs to see where the numbers are at. The apartment complex, it's 10-420. I get in, I'm at the other side of the complex, right? So I have to walk to the elevator, go up the elevator. They will continue to walk to the other side of the apartment complex. Now, my friends, it's 100 degrees outside. It's 100 degrees outside. It took me 45 minutes to get all the groceries from my car to this. It took me like 8 or 9 trips. I kid you not.
I got a question. Did they help you?
No. No. Bro, they had 3 cases of water that I had to carry. On top of all, bro, I was so spent. I counted that as my second workout that day. Because like my arms were dead. Because I'm trying to carry as much as I can at once. The cases of water, instead of carrying one at a time, I had an arm full of groceries and then the case of water here. So my shoulders were burning. And I'm trying because I gotta walk up. You gotta walk up a flight of stairs to get to the 1st floor. Then walk halfway to the elevator, go up the elevator for 3 floors, then continue walking to the other side to drop off and then walk back. And it's 100 degrees outside. I was so hot. I was pissed. I was so pissed.
Did they at least tip good?
Yeah, they did. But I mean, the tip wasn't worth it, but it helped.
At least they tip. At least they tip. Yeah, now, if they did tip, if I was going to take all the groceries home and say, nah, they mine now.
Bro, it took me like a legit 40 minutes, not even exaggerating. It took me forever.
Were they old people or were they
I don't know. I didn't see them because it's contactless delivery.
So you just dropped all the stuff out inside the front door.
Yeah, and then you like ring the doorbell and you leave.
They on some Amazon stuff.
Bro, I was drenched in sweat. It looked like I had just got done running like a mile and outside.
You do a 5th one after that?
Oh no, I was gonna be like, man, fuck this, I'm done for the day. But as I hit complete delivery, one more came in and it was a fast food one. And I was like, okay, bet this will be quick.
Yeah.
So I did that one and got my 5th. It was like Taco Bell, something hella quick.
I've never ordered fast food off of a Uber's Eats or whatnot.
Yeah, don't. Unless you want to spend $20 on a cheeseburger.
Yeah. It ain't worth it. Just get your ass up and go your damn self.
I remember one time I did, this was like a year ago. I was on the game all day. This is when I didn't do shit on the weekends, like nothing. And I'd be on the game all day. And I was like, damn, I don't feel like leaving because we're on GTA or something like that. You know, GTA, you're on there for hours, not even thinking about it. It's like, damn, I don't want to leave right now. We're in the middle of a heist. So I door dashed some Whataburger. Now I get on number 1. If you go to Whataburger, this is like an $8 or $9 order. I spent $20 because there's an order minimum. You got to meet that minimum. So I got the burgers. So I was like, all right, let me make it a large to make it a little more because I was trying to like barely go over the minimum. Still wasn't enough. So I add like a cinnamon bun to it, and then there's a delivery fee, and then you tip. It's like $20. I could have got two of those and like I don't know a pack of Skittles from a gas station with what I got. It's only worth it is if you're getting a ton of food for like a family. If you're getting it by yourself, it's not even worth it.
Yeah, just go pick it up yourself, bro. That's what I tell everybody. But if you got it like
sometimes
that,
you just don't want to leave the house, man. sometimes it just sounds horrible getting your car and leaving the house.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's why I took that L that day. I do know. I know Buffalo Wild Wings was delivering for free for a while, and I was ordering Buffalo Wild Wings for a minute, but
I saw during the fight that Grubhub is doing like a subscription Grubhub Plus where you don't pay any delivery fees.
Was it like 12 a month?
I have no idea.
It was like for like 60. I saw it like a little queue, like a little scan thing popped up. It was like for like 60 days. I saw it.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I tried to finesse it a little bit, but my fingers weren't working too quick for the phone. So
that's how my Walmart Plus is. I pay $12 a month, and I don't pay any delivery fee.
Walmart delivers?
Yeah, I get all my groceries delivered now on Fridays.
Really?
Yep, I don't leave my house.
That might be the way to do it.
Yeah, $12 a month because I get groceries once a week. So if you do it often enough, it pays itself back. Because delivery fees like $5 or $6, something like that. So $12 flat a month, solid.
I'm thinking about going to here in a couple months when I get out. The house is almost done. I'm thinking about doing like some of those. Y'all see those Instagram ads where it's like the prepackaged meals or whatnot. They're supposed to be good for you.
Oh yeah.
I'm thinking about those.
Those seem interesting, dude. But I want to know like if it's really enough food, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I've looked into them. It's good, but it's not cheap. But if that's not a problem, then they're solid. Because I know I thought about doing it myself because sometimes scheduling wise, like cooking, you got to set aside even a quick meal is like 30 minutes between cooking and eating it. Otherwise, if you get one of those, you just throw them in the microwave for a couple minutes. So I thought about doing them. I forget which company it was, but I think they were like, it was like, I forget the prices, but I remember looking at it and it was solid. But for the amount of food I eat, I would be spending $300-400 a week. Like it's ridiculous because I would need like 5 meals instead of 2 or 3. Because some of them are set up to where they only give you like 2 meals a day, and then you cook some of them, and then for the other 2 meals you have these that you can like supplement. It's kind of like a hybrid format where they're not giving you every single meal. It's just like a dinner a night for a week, or you can set it up where they give you 2 meals for the week, and then you can just have your own breakfast kind of thing. So some of them have different formats.
That won't be up my alley. So,
but what I will say, HEB out here, that Kroger like place, they have those that you can buy at the grocery store, and I did those for a little bit. They're pretty good. They got some you microwave, and they got some you throw in the oven. They got like steak with green beans and like little potatoes, and you just take the like saran wrap or the plastic off, throw in the oven for whatever, and they're done. Like it's already like it's like in a little foil Tupperware kind of thing. You just throw them in the oven.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Because what's it called? Kroger got it. Publix is great for that.
They got those? Yeah.
I used to do that back in chat when I was just like, if I did want to cook but didn't want to like prep it and like season and all that.
Yeah, it already seasoned everything. Yeah.
Yep. And the only thing you got to do is just pop it in the oven, skillet, whatever the case may be, how you cook your food, and solid. And you know what? The prices on those aren't too bad. Because I thought that there's already being prepackaged season, they might upcharge a little bit, but price on it is pretty decent. So
yeah, they got the microwave ones are like $3, $2-3 a meal. The oven ones are anywhere from 5 to 7, depending on like they got different variations. Like it's not too bad.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
My parents do this meal service thing. It's called like maybe it's like Freshly or something like that. But
yeah,
they send, you get like 6 meals a week, and you still cook the meals. They just send all the ingredients, and it comes with a little card and tells you how to cook it. So like they'll send like the raw meat and shit like that, and it's just like cook it this way and then make this sauce or whatnot, and here's how you do it. They say that the food's really good and that they save money. It's like $50 a week or something like that.
Interesting.
Go to the grocery store for like shit you keep around the house to snack on,
Touche.
All right, Calvin, go ahead.
What, with the NBA stuff?
Yeah.
So, bro.
First of all, no. Yeah, continue.
Dude, you don't think so?
Not yet. Not yet. Let me say not yet.
Why are you saying that?
It's too early. He hasn't done shit yet. Like statistically, yes, but he hasn't won shit yet.
Who you talking? Hold on. Are you talking about the Suns or D Mitch?
No, talking about the last one.
Oh, D Mitch. Oh yeah, I agree with you on that. Like, who said that? Was it Stephen A. that said that?
Yeah, Stephen A. Smith said he's the greatest Jazz player ever.
I think, if he keeps it up right now, definitely.
Oh yeah, we're at this pace for sure.
He's basing it off of 2 years, the bubble, and obviously this year. And I'm just like, I see where he's going, and everything, but like it's been 2 years since Donovan's just started snapping and everything, and actually putting his name out there.
Right, because now you could argue top 5 already. I think you argue top 5 for sure, but Karl Malone, you talk about second all-time scoring. Karl Malone, 5-time all defense. You talking about what 10 plus all NBA?
What does Stockton hold the most assist record?
Most assists and steals. And he was a 10-time assist leader.
The thing about
you're talking about your different level.
See, I feel like that's a record, like assists and steals. I feel like I'm not going to say that's a record that can never be broken, but that's going to take a while for somebody to come by and do that. You know what I'm saying?
I think the way the game's played now, I don't think it'll ever be broken because the game's not played like that now. Yeah. I mean, I guess you can argue that because of the fast pace, somebody could get more steals, but the way defenses are played now, I don't think that a record ever be broken.
Because to be honest, like you don't see anybody really using the full shot clock. They use probably like 10 seconds of it, 10 to 15 seconds of the shot clock, and then they up a shot or whatever. So,
what did Stephen A. Smith say?
Stephen A. Smith said Donovan Mitchell is the best Jazz player ever. As of right now today. I think of the pace he's going, if he plays, if he stays healthy, plays a long career, I think he can be. But as of right now, no. I don't think so.
The thing about it though is just like that's very disrespectful. Just like how you gonna come out and say that about 2 NBA legends and basing it off of a dude that's really been snapping the past 2 years.
How long?
Go ahead, Mitch.
How long does he have to stay with the Jazz to be considered? What happens if he leaves in 5 years and then goes and as a superstar with Portland or somebody like that? How long do you have to stay with? Do you have to stay with a team for a certain amount of period or for a period of time to be considered greatest ever? So, like, is Michael Jordan the greatest wizard ever? Is what I'm saying.
I think it's a combination of length of time played, but also production. Because I think if you play, let's just say for an extreme instance, let's say you play for a team for 5 years. That's not a very long tenure with a team. Let's say you play for 5 years. But let's say in those 5 years, you average 30 plus points every year. You could argue it. Even though it's a short tenure, but you also just gotta look at that pound for pound or ratio of time spent. If you let's say 5 years with Miami, 5 years you average 30 plus points. You can look like, okay, in those 5 years, he did this, and this amount of games played, and this lower amount compared to this guy that played for 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Like the ratio, you can look and be like, he's the greatest to ever do it because he did it as whatever in 5 years. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's a combination. Like, let's say you go, this is obviously super extreme. He plays 5, you average 30 plus points. Let's say they're a primary scorer. So we're not going to talk about rebounds or assists to keep it simple. No, wait.
You don't have to use a hypothetical here. Is LeBron the greatest Heat player of all time? Because you get D Wade there, and then LeBron was there for 4 years.
But listen, you could argue it. You could damn near argue it for sure.
You see what I'm saying, though?
Like, well, you got to think about it.
But like I said, look at his production. LeBron James it's tough. Here's what I will say. I don't think he was the greatest Miami player career. He's probably had the single greatest Miami season with that 2012, the single greatest Miami season, you could argue. But career, no. Dwayne Wade takes the cake with the greatest Miami Heat player. Career-wise.
Then you got to think he did win one with Shaq when LeBron wasn't there. So he has the capability. So he did have the capability of winning it without LeBron. So
who did
that'd be a good argument. But
did they beat Kobe, or did they beat the Spurs? Who did they beat from the West that year?
Shit, I don't even remember.
Do we know? That's a little trivia question. I have no idea who they played that year. Wow. It was like 2006. Yeah. It wasn't Kobe. I don't think it was the Spurs. No way that they beat the Spurs.
I think it has to be because
it was Dallas.
No.
Did they go? No, they lost to Dallas. They lost to Dallas that first year.
2006? No, wait. Are you talking about with Shaq, or are you talking about with?
Yeah, no, I'm talking about with the big three.
Shaq. Oh. Yep. What you call it? It was the. Is this right?
I forgot championship there.
This can't be right. What was it? OKC?
No, OKC wasn't a team in 2006.
You just said it was with the big three. That's in 2012.
No, we're talking about who won. Who did D-Wade beat? Who did D-Wade and Shaq beat in the final?
Oh, my fault. I thought you were talking.
That's what I said. It was Dallas. It was Dallas. God damn, Calvin, you got me going back and forth.
My bad.
What are you talking about? It was Dallas. Dirk Nowitzki's been to 2 finals.
In 2000, the 2006 NBA Finals with Miami Heat and the Dallas Mavericks.
I didn't know Dirk went to 2 finals.
Yeah, because that's when Dirk and Steve Nash were on the same team.
I don't think Steve Nash was on that team. I think that was Jason Kidd. I think it was Jason Kidd.
I'm looking at it right here. Because Steve Nash
won the MVP that year. He repeated 2006 and 2007, and he was with the Suns.
Bro, all right, then this is wrong. Because I'm looking here, it says 2006 NBA Finals, Heat versus Mavs, playoff leaders, 2006, Steve Nash with 204 assists.
I think that's when I think they're counting the Suns.
Overall?
I think the Mavericks. Yeah, the Mavericks probably beat the Suns in the Western Conference Finals.
Wait, hold on.
You want to talk about a forgotten championship?
Oh, this is Jason Terry, Josh Howard.
Did he have Jason Kidd on that team?
No.
My gosh.
This Dallas Mavs team.
I have not
trash.
Hold on, what year are we looking at? You said
2006. No, this Dallas Mavs team low key kind of buns. They had 2 players average over 22 points. And that's it.
They're getting a lot of bench production, it sounds like.
They would have had to go through Kobe and the Spurs that year, so that's impressive.
Well, anyway.
Man, oh man. All right.
So LeBron James isn't the greatest Heat player to ever play.
Career? Are we talking career or single season?
I'm just talking about the greatest Heat player to ever play.
I mean, when you, it depends how you ask it, because it's tough. Because if you're just talking in general, you could argue, because he's the greatest player of all time, and he has worn a Heat's jersey.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I'm saying, but it's like that. But if you're talking about, if you go through Miami Heat stats, who's the greatest Miami Heat player stat wise? It's D-Wade. One, he just played longer, so obviously he's gonna have more stats. LeBron only played 4 years. 2, he has 2 rings with Miami, and every accolade D-Wade has, it goes to Miami. It's Miami Heat that he has that accolade with. No accolade he has is not with Miami. So you look at his all-stars, his hold on, look, let me just God damn it.
You got to find it round up a little bit.
So watch this. You got 13-time All-Star, 3-time NBA champ, 3-time NBA champ, not 2, 3-time NBA champ, 3-time All Defense, I'm not gonna count the All-Star MVP. Scoring champ, 8-time All-NBA, all rookie 2004, and a Finals MVP. All of that is Miami Heat. No other Miami Heat player has those accolades with that one team.
Okay.
So that's why I'm just saying, like, it gets tricky because you're talking about career or you're talking about single season.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
All right, I got a question for y'all. Can we do a little NBA game time with Mitchell?
Ray Allen.
Can we do a little NBA game time with Mitchell?
All right, yeah. Let's do it.
All right. Y'all can work together on this one. I
want to
see how many NBA champions y'all can get consecutively, starting with 2020 and going down. How many y'all can get in a row?
What do you mean?
Not many.
You don't think you can get many?
No, not that many, because after I didn't start keeping up with the NBA as a whole till like damn near college. Like at high school, I followed players, but I didn't keep up with the NBA like that. So once we get past damn near 20, once we get past the whole LeBron Steph back and forth,
you don't think you could get all the way to 2000?
Fuck no, what? No. I don't even know who won in 2000.
It's kind of pretty easy.
I mean, I could probably guess like Lakers are good. You know, there's only a few teams since here and there that I could probably just guess if you give me some tries, but
Calvin, you think you could go pretty deep?
You're gonna see. We'll see.
I barely remember what I ate for dinner yesterday. You talking about?
You talking about time before I was even born, Mitch.
No, well, yeah, no. We're not gonna go into the 90s and shit.
I mean, we can try. Let's go.
Let's see if you can get back to 2000. And 2020, who won the championship?
Lakers.
2019, who won the championship?
Not the Lakers.
2019.
Yeah, that was Kawhi. Toronto.
Yeah, Toronto. 2018.
That was either
Warriors.
Yes. 2017.
Warriors.
Yeah.
Back to back.
2016.
Cavs.
2015.
Warriors.
2014.
2014 is bro, I know this because it's the Spurs because Kawhi won the MVP that year, wasn't it?
I was about to say, I think that's when Kawhi got his.
2013.
Cavaliers.
Huh?
No,
Cavaliers?
Warriors.
No, sure as hell is not the Warriors. You said the Cavs?
Is that the Warriors in 20 what?
Hold on, what year?
In 2013. In 2013.
Oh, Bron.
Wait, I thought that was 2012.
No, 2013.
With Miami?
Yes, Miami. Who won in 2012?
Mavericks. No. Yeah, because I remember.
No, Mavericks is 2011.
Yeah, Mavericks is 2011.
Miami won back-to-back?
Miami went back-to-back.
They won back-to-back?
Yeah, they beat the Thunder in 12 and they beat the Spurs in 13.
Why don't I remember them winning back? I know for a fact they won in 2012 because I always remember that 2011 Dirk shit was my shit. Because I'm a huge Dirk fan. I forgot they won back-to-back.
Yeah, I thought 2013 was the Ray Allen
the Ray Allen shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, 2011.
Dallas,
yes. And I forget about this little run here. All right, 2010.
That wasn't Lakers, was it?
It was Lakers.
So that's when the Lakers and Celtics rivalry started back up.
Yeah, that was
Or that's when it ended.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
2009.
That was Celtics. Lakers. I remember they
went back to back, right?
The Magic.
Yeah.
No, wait.
They 4-1 the Magic. So
Lakers the year before that too, right? They would have three-peat.
Yeah, they would have three-peated, but they got beat by Boston in 2000.
Hold on. How far you said we're going up to 2000s?
We'll go to 2000.
So I know this time period is basically, it's like it jumps back. It's like Lakers and Spurs, I think.
Lakers, Spurs, and Boston has that one in there.
Yeah, I know that time period.
All right, so 2008 was who?
Wait, who was 2009? That was Boston, right?
2009 was the Lakers, and they beat the Magic. Who was
that? Got to be Celtics, I think. It got to be Celtics.
Yeah.
It goes. Hold on. It goes. I know it goes Celtics, and then it goes Celtics, Spurs, because I remember that's when LeBron James had like Mo Williams, like
2007.
Yeah.
Yes,
and then after that,
the Lakers three-peat somewhere in there.
2007. Yeah. All right. So now you're on 2006. Come on, boys. We just talked about it.
Spurs?
We just talked about it.
Well, Lakers.
D Wade in the fucking chat.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
2006. D Wade.
No, that was the first time that was the first year with them, right? 2006.
Yeah, 2006 was the Heat. 2-4, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2005.
Pistons and Spurs. So Spurs won that.
There you go.
I remember what
it was. Spurs, yes, sir. All right, then. So 2005, 2006, or sorry, 2004.
Lakers.
That had to be the Lakers and somebody else. Did the Lakers pull that one out?
The Lakers was in there. They actually got beat 4-1 in this.
Lakers. 2000 what?
4.
Bro, it had to be either the Pistons or Boston in there.
It was Pistons.
Pistons
won it.
Because that's when they had Chauncey, Tayshaun,
Ben Wallace, right?
Yeah,
now, this is kind of shocking. What comes up here? I need to get better at my NBA history because I didn't realize this team was good. All right, 2003. It's not shocking who won it. It's shocking who was in who they were playing against. 2003.
2000.
That had to be like the Spurs. It had to be the Spurs where they were going down the day.
It was the Spurs, but it'd be more impressive if you can tell me who they beat.
Give me a hint.
OKC.
OKC wasn't there. There was Supersonics back then, I think.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing shit out.
They beat the New Jersey Nets. I didn't know that Jason Kidd took them to.
Oh yeah.
Who else do they have?
I don't know.
Jason Kidd.
Yeah, they just had Jason Kidd.
Dude, hold on. Did they have Gerald Green during that time? Because Gerald Green, when he came to the league, he was nasty.
I think that he was a little bit later because he's the dude that did that 1-mil dunk where his head was.
The alley-oop one?
Yeah. Where his
Did you know he only has 4 fingers?
He has 4 fingers?
He has 4 fingers. He was posterizing people.
I didn't know he only had 4 fingers.
Yeah, he had 4 fingers, bro.
All right. So you got the Nets, and then we're going to finish out 2000. So we're on 2002. This is
Lakers.
Correct. 2001.
Lakers.
2000.
Lakers,
yeah.
3P. I knew 3P was coming up somewhere. Shit.
Yeah, so the Lakers beat the 76ers, which is AI.
Boo.
They beat the Pacers. Would Reggie Miller have been playing in 2000?
Boo. I don't know.
He might have been.
And then they beat the Nets. So the Nets went back to back, and they got smacked both times by the Lakers and the Spurs.
I want to know what that Nets team was doing. Like,
passing the ball.
Have we figured out who was?
Yeah, Reggie Miller was on that team in whatever year. He played till 2005.
2002 Nets roster. Let's see.
Reggie Miller had a long ass career.
Kenyon Martin, Richard Jefferson, Jason Kidd, Dikembe Mutombo, Keith Van Horn.
They got a solid center.
Yeah, I mean Kenyon Martin used to be a stud. Yeah, but really, other than that, I guess the East must have been trash.
They had to be.
This is not I guess these are all like players that are in their prime. Because Jason Kidd was just doing the damn thing. Holy shit. But yeah, so pretty much the Lakers have just been dominating the sport of basketball forever. That's insane how many championships they were in.
17.
Bro, they had Brian Scalabrine. That's why they went so far.
They had Scalabrine.
Yeah, Brian Scalabrine. Richard Jefferson when he was still like that. Alonzo Mourning.
Richard Jefferson was just becoming like that. He was 22. He was born in 1980.
Boo.
Well, He was out there.
I'm kind of unimpressed with Reggie Miller's stats. Now I'm looking at him.
Yo, all right, back on NBA and everything. Y'all think Dame leaving, or he gonna try to leave, or y'all think he gonna stay loyal for one more?
She would.
I think he's staying because he said because he was talking about he wanted Jason Kidd as his head coach, and then once.
But Jason that dropped though. Jason Kidd said,
"Let me finish." Once Jason Kidd backed out, he said that he's not gonna make any like demands on head coach. So I think he's just gonna probably wait it out and see what they talk about. Because is he a free agent, or is he just would he have to request a trade?
He would have to request a trade.
I think he'll wait till free agency if he's gonna leave. I don't think he's gonna try to be traded. If he waits till free agency, he's gonna have the world is his oyster. If he waits his free agency, he can do whatever he wants.
Him on the Lakers, though.
You saw that video of LeBron when he was with Cleveland. There's an interview. He talking about some. You give me Dame, and I'll show you how much appreciated he'll feel. Because like he already knew Dame was gonna be like that. But here's the thing: I don't think getting Dame is gonna change much if they get Dame and give up AD.
They wouldn't give up AD. Well, I mean, at this point.
If they keep AD, I think no matter what else they do, if they keep AD and LeBron, add Dame, whatever happens to the rest of those guys, I think it'll end up being they're contenders. Because even if AD doesn't play much, when it's Dame time, it's Dame time.
Always Dame time. Is it time for us to have a conversation about AD's health?
I mean.
Come on, Mitch.
What's understood doesn't need to be said.
Come on, Mitch. Hit me with it. Hit me with some
facts. We got to talk about how soft he is. Do we need to do that? How brittle?
When you say soft, there's different tiers. There's different tiers of soft. I feel like
he's made of tissue paper, bro. Some people are like that. Y'all had people in high school that was always on one of y'all's teams that was always hurt. Always. We don't have to use names. Just saying, like, always something was always going wrong with them. Get bumped in practice. They were out for 3 days. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Just some people.
But when it comes to game time, they're ready to play, but not really.
Yeah. It's just some people built different, man. So basically, what I'm saying is AD really worth that max contract if he ain't going to be there when you need him?
I think he's worth it. It's just the question part is just like how good is his health going to be? Like how long is that going to hold?
Here's my thing. Now, yes, his health has been in question for his health has been in question. But let me say this. There's two things that go with this past season. One, we can't forget about that 4-week offseason they had. We knew this was going to happen. That's tough. Yeah. I don't care how durable you are. Mr. LeBron James, one of the most durable human beings to have ever played this game, that quick turnaround got to him too. Now, obviously, the injury was a freak accident because the dude dove for the ball.
And with the Heat too. Can't forget them.
Yeah, but exactly. Quick turnaround. Two, another problem with AD, yes, LeBron AD, great combo. AD's usage is too high. It's too high. If you get a guy like Dame, if you go get that third option to alleviate some of that scoring stress on AD, he doesn't get hurt as often. So now they get a full offseason. Okay? They get rest. I think AD is going to be fine 100% when season comes back around. You get a full offseason. You get some guy in free agency that can be your third guy as a starter. You got to have a third option on the scoring. So you can't always double team AD. You don't put so much scoring stress on AD because you got LeBron and player X. You do that, I think AD's fine. Because when LeBron wasn't, we all know he wasn't playing 100%.
Yeah.
AD's playing, right? He has to do everything. We saw it. He's out there doing everything. You can't do that every game. You can't play 80 games playing like that. Not in today's league.
Mitch got that face like he about to say something crazy. Go ahead, say it.
I may have stumbled upon a little article. Obviously, I can't pull it up on my computer. That's why I'm looking off screen because I don't want my connection to go fried. But remember, we're GMs and we're going to give this player a max contract, right? This is somebody that we're going to spend $200 million on. He's going to be the face of our franchise. He's going to get us championships, right?
Which he already has a max contract, but continue.
Dating back to 2013, how many injuries do y'all think that he's had?
Oh, he's had a shit ton. I know he has a shit ton.
6, 10, 21.
50. He's had 50 injuries that have made him miss game for a total of 155 games missed.
What does his timeline go back to when he was with the Pelicans?
Yeah.
It was 2013. Fractured left hand, dislocated finger, back spasms, a chest contusion, a sprained left big toe. I mean, it just keeps going. It just sickness, inflammation in the left knee, groin pain, sickness, sprained ankle, right shoulder pain, gluteal contusion, abductor strain, groin strain, Achilles tendonitis. I was legitimately just reading random ones that I found. Yeah, so he's missed. He's had 50 injuries.
You know what that sounds like, Mitch? It sounds like he's a big man that's mobile, right? You don't see those type of injuries with like back-to-back players. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he just need to keep his ass just free throw line and just all the way to the basket. I don't know.
Well, ladies, this is why you don't grow 8 inches in the summer.
Facts.
Now here's the blasphemous comment that I'm going to make. Big men in the NBA, they're not getting max contracts from me. Ever. Not happening. Big men in the NBA do not carry teams. We can see that happening right now.
You talking about true big men or just guys that are tall? What are we talking?
We're talking
AD is not.
Hold on.
AD is not that though. AD is not that.
Let's describe a big man first before we get into this conversation.
Yeah, because AD is not a big man.
He is a stretch 4. Joel Embiid is a stretch 5. Huh?
He's a big man that thinks he's a small man.
He's not a true big man. Like not even by definition.
No, yeah. I mean, he grew up playing guard and then he hit that growth spurt to make him into that position. You know what I'm saying? So
like he's not a Nerlens Noel. He's not a Nurkic. He's not a Lopez. He's not a Gobert at all. So like, what do you mean by big man? Now, if you're talking about like the Rudy Goberts of the league, I'm 100% with you. You're not getting a max contract for me.
Yeah.
When you got a guy, think about this. When you got a healthy AD, I'd give him a max contract. A healthy AD.
Minus, he's been in the league 9 years, missed 155 games. Simple math tells me that he's missed 2 seasons worth of games in your career.
No, I get that, but he first of all, he already has a max contract. Okay.
I'm saying hypothetically, I'm the GM.
Right.
Max contract.
Right, but think about this. Now, let's say you have all that. There's some skepticism. He gets you a championship.
You gotta pay him.
You gotta pay him.
You gotta pay him.
And LeBron comes to you. We got keep AD or I'm out. You're keeping AD. You're just gonna let the man go and then lose AD and then lose LeBron?
No. I'm keeping. Listen, all I'm
saying. Head's tied.
All I'm saying is that right now the quote unquote, I think I'm going to start calling him the false MVP of the league, the undeserving MVP of the league right now is Mr. Jokic.
I mean, I wouldn't say undeserving. I think he earned it.
I'm sorry. Is he about to get swept in the second round of the playoffs?
It's the same thing with Giannis last year, bro.
Oh, he is. He is going to get swept.
Wait, but hold up.
How are you the most valuable player in the league, but you're getting swept in the second round of the playoffs? I'm confused.
MVP
Go ahead.
first.
Say Jamal Murray's out. Go ahead. Use that.
No. I'm not even. I'm talking about. You got to remember, what does MVP stand for? Most valuable player, not the best player. Not the same thing.
Valuable player.
Right. So most valuable doesn't necessarily mean that if you're the MVP, that doesn't mean your team's going to win the NBA Finals.
I want you to sit here with a straight face and argue with me that Steph Curry was not more valuable to the Warriors than Jokic is to the Nuggets. Go ahead. Make that. I really want you to make that argument.
No. Listen.
I really want you to do that. I really want you to tell me.
Listen.
I really want you to tell me that CP3
oh my God.
is more valuable to the Suns than Jokic is to the
Listen. Will you listen? Are you done? Are you done?
I'm listening.
Jesus, listen to this. All right. Listen. You're done. Good Lord. All right, let me talk. First off, let me say, I wouldn't have chose. I wouldn't have chosen Joker. Joker wasn't the front runner for my MVP list.
I thought he earned it.
He did earn it. Just because he earned it. Here's why though. Now, obviously, I think all three of us have been saying this. LeBron's the most valuable player to ever play the game. I think CP3, I've had this argument with plenty of people. CP3 is one of the most valuable players ever because you look at the teams he played, the teams that he went on before he got there, and the year after, night and day, immediate playoff runners, like contenders. You look at the Suns last year, they sucked so bad, they went 8-0 in the bubble, still couldn't make the playoffs. That's how bad they were last year. Now, they look like they're about to take home the championship. Chris Paul's going to get him one. You go back to OKC, Houston, all those guys. He's done it. CP3, he's up there. Because here's the problem what I have with the MVP award. MVP award, it doesn't really mean most valuable player. We all know this. It just goes to the guy with the most hype that puts up dummy stats, and their team is winning.
Decent.
Right. They're not the best, but they're winning. Steph Curry. I do think Steph Curry is more valuable to the Warriors than the Joker is to Denver. Here's the thing, though. Steph Curry couldn't get his team to the playoffs. Now, Joker, yes, look, he might get swept. He at least got his team to the playoffs. And he made it to the second round of the playoffs. Without Jamal Murray. Because I'll be honest, when Jamal Murray was out, oh, yeah, Denver's done. But what did Joker say? Hold my beer. We put the team on my back real quick. And that's what he did.
Finis, I want you to tell me if the Golden State Warriors without Steph Curry this year win more than 15 games.
Oh, probably not. but you can make that same argument with Denver. You take the Joker out of Denver. They're terrible.
No, you take the Joker out of Denver and leave Jamal Murray. They're still
Jamal Murray's out. Everything Joker has done this year has been on his back. So
that's not true. Jamal Murray went out in like March.
Michael Porter.
He had one good game. I take that back. He had one fantastic game. He's been decent this season. He had one fantastic game. All right. Let's calm down. Now, me and Michael Porter Jr., we both went to Mizzou at the same time. Like, I'm a fan. I'm a root for my Mizzou dudes all the time. But let's not act like.
Did you ever meet him?
No. I was always super low key. I ain't hang around the facility like that. But we did play basketball with some basketball players there, and we whooped their ass. But we're not gonna go into that story. Some football players, we whooped their ass. But anyway,
they get heated.
Yeah, they kind of got pissed. I mean, shit, when your shot dropping shit, your shot dropping shit, you know about
y'all out there playing jail ball. Y'all ain't sliding your feet. Y'all,
we need y'all hear that story.
You know me, I'm playing fundamental bully ball. On defense, I'm straight fundamental. Offense, I'm to the rim. Calvin, you'll see in a couple weeks. We out there.
We'll get into that.
But damn, I lost my train of thought.
Calvin, I don't know if you heard my question to Finis. Do the Golden State Warriors without Steph Curry this year win more than 15 games?
Hell no. He won 15 games singly by himself. What you mean? Hell no.
But Calvin,
they are the worst team in the league, and it's not even fucking close if Steph Curry's not on that team.
Same with Denver, bro. Well, they're not. They wouldn't be that bad. They wouldn't be that bad. But no, I see what you're saying. I agree with you. But I'm talking about for his situation. I'm watching the game.
So he's the fake MVP. He's the fake MVP.
No, because you can say that every year. You could say that, except for a few winners. You can go across the board, except for obviously LeBron's, Steph Curry's unanimous. Obviously, that's he clear cut. But you can go look all the way back. There's a lot of guys that won MVP that other guys deserved it, but that's just how it is. It's not really the most valuable player that wins it. It's really not.
Then they'll call it the most valuable player.
I got a question too.
You call the NBA and tell them that. You call the NBA and tell them that. Because we're being honest, out of LeBron's 18th season, he should have 10 MVPs. And we're talking about the most valuable players. Chris Paul should have a handful. LeBron should have at least 10. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can go down the list with all that.
LeBron should have 18, but go ahead.
No,
I got a question though.
Because the Derrick Rose one won. The Derrick Rose one he won. That was truly earned. The Westbrook 30-point triple-double, that one was truly earned.
Oh boy. Go ahead.
The Steph Curry. So you're telling me LeBron should have won it over the Steph Curry one? The unanimous one? Come on now.
How much does the fans have for this?
I think their voting is like 40%.
That's damn near 50%, bro.
No, stop. Don't do that. Don't do that. 40%, 50%.
What you mean don't do that? Don't do what?
40% is not damn near 50. Stop. Good. Don't do that with statistics. Don't do that with statistics. Because if you're shooting 40%, you're not damn near shooting 50%. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that with numbers.
But my thing is, if you let's say the average person that doesn't really know basketball, just watches ESPN and stuff, they see Jokic on ESPN every night for 3 weeks. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, he's gonna be the MVP. That's not valid, bro. To me, in my opinion, that's not valid. You can't.
He's a fake MVP.
Huh?
He's a fake MVP.
I don't think he's a fake MVP,
but here's the thing. I don't for fan votes, Jokic, he didn't even win first place for fan vote. You know who got first place for fan votes? Derrick Rose.
Curry.
Derrick Rose got first place for MVP votes for fans. Which?
Yeah, but we knew he wasn't gonna win.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, obviously, but I'm saying I'm trying to find the actual percentage online. I can't find it anywhere.
I think I have the results because they publish who got what on as far as MVP voting. Maybe I don't. Steph Curry only got 6 place votes, 6 first place votes. I don't know how you can't look at the league this year and say that Steph Curry was not the most valuable player.
This is going to Calvin's point. You got people that are just Warrior fans that don't really know basketball just voting for him. Or not. Yeah, that are voting for him. Sorry, hold on. I messed it up. You got people that are fans of other teams that don't know basketball that are just voting. Because, if you're a Clippers or if you're a fan of a team in the West, you're not going to vote for Steph Curry as the MVP because you don't like him, not because of his play. Me, Mitch, Calvin, we all three know Steph Curry is one of the most valuable, if not the most valuable player in the NBA. One of the most. He's up there. We all know that. He should have more than he should be higher than 6th place in the voting. It's because their team's not winning.
I'm just trying to figure this out, man. I'm really trying to figure this out because then now it's starting to frustrate me now that we're talking about this and I'm looking at this.
Because their team didn't make the playoffs. It's like, how can you vote somebody as MVP and don't make the playoffs?
We won't even use Steph, even though it is blasphemous. So Jokic is number 1 with first place votes. He received 91 first place votes. Number 2 is Joel Embiid with 1 first place vote. I'm sorry, Joel Embiid missed 30 games this year. How in the hell is he an MVP missing 30 games? He's second. He's the second.
It's because one, he was the front runner before he went out, and then he was out 30 games. And when he came back, he still performed. Okay.
What do you mean? For half the season he wasn't on the floor?
I think no, Mitch. I agree with you on that, but like you got to think when he came back, he was still putting up numbers, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
he was still, and in the way that he was scoring too, he was scoring from all levels, bro.
Like missing games is a factor, but just because you miss obviously if you miss like 90% of the season, you can't be MVP. But the fact that before he went out, he was playing at an extremely high level. He went out 30 games, came back still playing at a high level, and 76ers are up in their series. Like they have a chance of making it to the finals for their conference finals. Joel Embiid should be a candidate for MVP. But here's the thing. Yes, you're right. He missed 30 games. That's why he didn't win first place. He was going to win it if he had to miss 30. But he missed 30. He lost. He got second place. So it counted against him. So
the argument seems so stupid, man. You're telling me that Joel Embiid this season,
I think he's more deserving than Jokic.
Was more valuable to the 76ers than Chris Paul, who finished 5th, is valuable to the Suns.
Like I said, it's all about hype. Chris Paul didn't start having hype till you got to think. Look, I'm not speaking for me. I'm talking about you got to think how the general public think. Chris Paul doesn't average over 20 points a game. Chris Paul isn't the best player on this team. He's important. He's not the best player on the team. Chris Paul didn't really get all this hype till the playoffs come. Just like we recognized it. He didn't get all this all over the media hype till the playoffs started. And we all know that once the playoffs hit, MVP's really for the regular season. It doesn't necessarily count the playoffs. That's why Chris Paul's so low in the ratings, because of all that. It's just hype. That's really all it is. If you average over 25, 30, close to 30 points a game, and your team's winning, and you have all this hype year round, and you don't miss any games, you're probably going to win MVP. That's all it takes.
It goes back to say too, dude, Chris Paul, like I said, man, like last podcast, Chris Paul does a lot of stuff. Obviously, he doesn't score the ball like that, which he can. He has definitely the capability of doing it. But like he does a lot of stuff for like the Suns that don't show up on the stat sheet, man.
Right.
Like a lot, a lot of stuff that he does. So I feel like they take account into that.
Oh, he for sure winning.
He's definitely
being that floor, being that floor leader, that floor general, that doesn't count towards winning MVP.
Yeah.
Getting your defense right, communicating on defense, making the assist to the assister, getting guys open, driving to the paint, and getting good look. None of that gets counted to winning MVP. It's all about points, rebounds, assists, shooting percentage.
I just really need to start understanding people's definition of valuable then.
Bro, I've had this problem for years because MVP, it stands for most valuable player, but the most valuable player almost never wins the MVP.
No.
It's like that in the NFL too. Actually, NFL is a little better at it, but the NBA, it's terrible.
Well, the thing about it too, the NBA, like obviously we've seen the game change and everything. You know what I want y'all to do? Go back, separate. So when do you want to say like the NBA really start changing? Like Steph Curry's like fifth year in the league, like when he really start putting a name on himself.
Like 2015.
2015. All right, let's say from 2015 to up now, and then that's one category. 2015 to 2000. Look at the MVPs from that, and see there's a big difference from like gameplay and everything. I guarantee you. Actually, you know what? We're gonna look at it right now.
You got Westbrook's MVP. You got Giannis's MVP. Did Giannis get back-to-back MVPs?
Yep.
Yeah.
You got that. Then you got Jokic this year. And then you had Steph Curry's unanimous. And then who won it in 2015? Westbrook. Westbrook. That's when he went off for all the triple doubles.
So if we're gonna go, let's see. Steph Curry 2015. Steph Curry 16. Russell 17. James Harden 18. All right. So we're gonna go down. We're gonna say 14.
James Harden got him an MVP. I don't remember that.
Yeah.
James Harden got him an MVP.
Yeah.
That's when he was going. That's when he was going stupid.
That's when he had that second round playoff exit. like every other.
Like I said, you also got to remember MVP doesn't take into account playoffs. So you got to think regular season. You almost can't even incorporate playoffs.
But look, KD 14, LeBron 13, LeBron 12, Derrick Rose 11, LeBron 10, LeBron 9. Kobe 8.
Tired of giving them the award.
Kobe 8, Dirk 7, Steve Nash 6 and 5, KG 4, Tim Duncan 3, Tim Duncan 2, A. Allen 01. Bro, you literally see the gameplay just switch from from 2 seasons on up. Like, all right, Kevin Durant, okay, you see it. Steph Curry on up. It's just offensive, bro. And then you go down all the way from 13 to 01. It's like
two-way players. It's like you got two-way players, you got facilitators, you got people that add. Like I see you say, you got people that add value on different levels than just scoring.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Steve Nash, he's scoring the ball, assisting. You know what I'm saying? Do what he does. Dirk, you can't stop that fadeaway, bro.
Mm-mm.
You can't. You can't stop that. Which I feel like Dirk was an underrated. Like, not saying like he was an underrated passer, but he was a very good passer, I think, for a big man. Kicking it out, all that good stuff. KG, Timberwolves, doing on all levels.
KG's a bomb. But you can keep going.
Huh?
Oh my gosh.
Huh? You say who?
He said
KG. I want you to say that to McKinday. Please call McKinday and say that to him. Please say that, bro. Please. You gonna say that? You gonna say KG's a bum? Boy, he'll smack the taste out of your mouth.
You're asleep if you think KG's a bum.
Just anybody from that Celtics team other than Rondo. Apparently, Rondo's the only one that has a brain on that Celtics team. They swear to God, how do you live for saying that you were the greatest team of all time in a dynasty and you won one championship? Like, how do they sleep at night? Better yet, why does it keep them up at night?
They're just mad that LeBron came in.
I was about to say, I was like, honestly, they just couldn't beat one man. One man destroyed that entire dynasty by himself.
If you really
think so salty about it, though, they still talk about that fucking team like it was the greatest thing ever created.
They say that's a big 3, bro. That's a big 4 because they had Rondo, Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, and KG.
Yeah,
and they had what's his name, Kendrick Perkins, which he was hooping at that time.
He wasn't hooping. Let's not say he was hooping. He was on the boards and he was a big tough guy.
That's a part of hooping, bro.
Let's not say that he was.
That's a part of hooping, bro.
Let's not say the guy that was averaging 2 points a game was hooping, Calvin.
No, nah, bro. When you hooping, bro, you doing it all, bro. Rebounding, defensive, like, come on now.
If anybody should be mad about that statement, it should be Mr. Finis in the top left corner of my screen there.
What?
He said that Kendrick Perkins was hooping.
Oh, I mean, I didn't know his stats back then, so I wouldn't even go say nothing.
Yeah, he wasn't putting up numbers, but he was definitely grabbing
2 points a game.
Look, we'll say this: he's a hustler. He was a hustler.
All right, fair enough.
You say that.
Fair enough.
Because that defensive presence sometimes is enough. Like Nerlens Noel, he don't be scoring a lot. Nigga, try him in the paint.
Mm-hmm.
He's 4th in the league in blocks this year. Like, try him in the paint. He'll send your shit to the other side of the court.
So can we all agree now? I keep bringing it up, man. I just want them to be good so bad. Can we all agree that the NBA is 10 times better when the Knicks are good? It just makes the NBA better.
Yes. I think the NBA is 10 times better when Derrick Rose is good. Because I feel like everybody in the NBA be rooting for him because all the shit he went through.
Yeah,
for sure.
For sure.
30 points a game in that series, though, shooting 50% from the 3.
Yeah.
He trying to play into a max contract. I was like, God dang, Derek. I almost said Derek. God dang, Derek.
Do they have anybody? Is there anybody in free agency that they can grab this year? Is this a weak free agency?
You talking about the Knicks?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I heard Lakers are pursuing Derrick Rose or they're before the whole Dame incident with the coach. I heard that they were going to try to pursue Derrick Rose in free agency because he's a free agent this year.
I mean, dude, only person that I think that is worthwhile to go after in free agency this year, because Kawhi's a free agent, but he's, he ain't leaving. But
shit, he needs to.
There ain't nobody in free agency this year,
bro. I mean, their best bet, bro, is because Chris Paul ain't leaving. Their best bet, bro, is to go after DeMar DeRozan. Honestly,
yes, bro. DeMar DeRozan is probably the most slept-on player in the NBA. I'm telling you, that dude is he is a baller.
I will say this. Either DeMar DeRozan or Lonzo.
No.
Britain. All right.
No, so I like Dennis Schroeder over Lonzo.
Here's some free agents this year, boys.
I don't know about that.
I did.
Luka's a restricted free agent this year.
Luka's a free agent?
Restricted. What's the definition of restricted here?
I think the team can deny him going to certain teams, I think.
Hold on.
Yeah.
They need to make a run at Kelly Oubre.
No.
Yes.
A restricted free agent is a type of free agent in the National Football League, hockey, and National Ball. Such player has special restrictions on the terms under which they can retain or change employment status with their athletic clubs. Yeah, so that really doesn't explain shit.
Dang, Victor Oladipo's up there too. Ooh.
Victor. Well, I don't know. If I'm Miami, I'm trying to keep Victor and just make sure he's healthy next season. Because I think with Victor Oladipo, with the guys they got, adding Victor Oladipo, Miami would be dangerous.
Bro, they having two-way guards on the floor with Jimmy Oladipo. Then you got Hero and Duncan. Then you got Bam, which is one of the most skilled big men in the league right now.
Yeah, I think Miami, they just need to regroup, understand that a lot of their problems is from the quick turnaround and just try to keep their core guys and just get Victor Oladipo healthy. I think they're straight. I don't think they need to panic and start trading dudes away.
All right, so they got Luka. So basically, yeah, you were right, Calvin. Their original team can match the offer of the other team.
Mm-hmm.
So you got Luka's a free agent. Kawhi is a free agent. Who was the next one? James Harden's a free agent. Kevin Durant's a free agent. Trae Young is a free agent.
He's staying in Atlanta.
Bradley Beal is a free agent.
Ooh.
Kyrie is a free agent.
Boo.
Steph Curry's a free agent.
We all know Steph Curry's not going anywhere.
Steph to the Lakers?
Bro. Bradley Beal's a free agent. He got to go to the Celtics.
Celtics? He need to go to the Lakers. What are you talking about?
You got to go to the Celtics. Nah, bro. Nah, I'm tired of people trying to join it with LeBron just because it's LeBron. Nah, bro. Go to the Celtics.
I need everybody to join up
with Tatum.
I need everybody to join up with LeBron because we ain't got too many more years left of him. So I want him to win as many rings as he can before he dips out. Look, no, it's selfish. How is that selfish? This is for LeBron. This isn't for me. I don't get the rings. Look, because here's why. So all the MJ fans and LeBron haters can shut the fuck up because he's finna go on a 5-wing. He's finna go on a 5-peat because Bradley Beal and Dame is gonna find a way to take a pay cut to get on the same team with LeBron, AD. Everybody shut the fuck up because this man's the greatest of all time. Because if he does that, there's zero. With the MJ shit, I respect the argument. I'm okay. Yes, I get it. Yeah. I get it. He's got the 6 rings. I get it. If he does that, if he wins out these next few years, there is zero argument. None. Because he'll be first all-time scoring. He'll be first. He'll lead in the playoffs. He'll lead in points, rebounds, assists, everything in the playoffs. Wins, games played. He'll lead all that in the playoffs. He'll be top 15 in everything else. He'll be top 15 in steals. He'll be top 15 in rebounds, top 15 in assists. He'll be number 1 in scoring. There will be, and then what does he have now? He'll have 9 champions. There will be zero argument for who the greatest of all time would be if he did that. There's damn near no argument now, but I'll respect it because MJ's got his rings and he's 6-0 in the finals. I'll let them have that argument. But let's not forget, because now the LeBron haters and MJ fans talking about MJ never had a first-round exit. Wait a minute now.
He had 7 first-round exits.
My point exactly. Before Scottie Pippen got there, this man couldn't make it out the first round. But the MJ fans, they don't think people fact check. I fact check because somebody got an argument with me talking shit LeBron. because he was 14-0 at the time in first round. Like, oh yeah, LeBron got lost in the first round. MJ never did. He's 6 on the finals. Bam, hold up now. Gonna argue. Make sure you know your stats, because let's not forget, before the second best player in the NBA at the time got on the team with MJ, he couldn't make it out the first round.
Scotty.
Let's not forget that. So when we talk shit, we can talk shit now. LeBron's got 1, and he lost it to a respectable team. That's a respectable team. You got Chris Paul, you got Devin Booker. That's a respectable team to lose to in the first round. It's not like they lost to the Kings in the first. You know what I'm saying? That's a respectable team. All right, shit.
Damn.
I'm done ranting.
I didn't have to say anything, Finis. I didn't even have to say anything. We're agreeing on that.
Well, me, I didn't got a spreadsheet of just stats, just on deck for arguments.
Somebody say something probably full of his phone. He's like, whoa.
Wait a minute now, hold up. Let me go to my shit. Y'all better be fast checking.
I think Steph Curry goes and plays with LeBron, bro.
I would not be
mad.
He
does that with Klay coming back? He gives you another. You don't think he lets Klay?
Klay better pack his bags too and find a way to get on veteran minimum. Bring his ass over.
Steph Curry was put on this planet, and so was Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson more so than Steph, but they were put on this planet. They were crafted to play the sport of basketball with LeBron James. That team, you give LeBron, Steph, or Klay, either or. Nah.
Look, let's not forget that bro crush Steph had on his face when he was playing with LeBron on that All-Star team.
Oh yeah.
Like, you already know that's in the back of his head.
they know what could be.
He was sitting there just smiling at him, like, what the hell?
Hey, you already had that conversation. You had that conversation with Aisha already, like, hey, like, LeBron want me to come play. What you think?
Bro, and if Steph does that, I mean, bro, Steph has done everything for the Golden State.
Oh yeah, he's already paid back his dues to Golden State.
Yeah,
for sure.
He has done it. Go let that man have some fun in LA. Go let him have.
Hey, some fun. If he does that, I will have a Steph Curry Lakers jersey. It will be on the way. I got a Bradley Beal jersey on the way as we speak.
A Steph Curry's. Could you imagine though? Or maybe if LeBron just packed his bags up and moved 7 hours north to San Francisco.
I can't even imagine LeBron in a Warriors jersey.
Yeah. It looked weird. But they ball.
82-0.
It's the same jersey. Just a different logo on it.
Yeah, it is those yellow jerseys that Draymond. You put Draymond and LeBron on the same team, it's done.
You mean not making the playoffs? Do you think they could get up? No, my power cord's messed up, so it don't be charging my laptop all the time.
You want to give me that shitty ass internet connection? Give me shit about it.
My internet connection is fabulous. My power cord, I need to get a new one. I need to get a new laptop. That's what I need.
Get it back.
Nah, I need Microsoft. I might get a Surface Pro.
You don't need Microsoft. What the fuck you need Microsoft for?
I might get a Surface Pro.
What you need Microsoft for?
I might get a Surface Pro. All right. Anyway, let's move forward from my shit before it happens again.
All right. What about movies, boys? Have we watched Conjuring yet?
Who do you think I am?
You don't watch Conjuring?
You know good and damn well I don't watch scary movies, bro.
Why don't you watch scary movies?
Why ain't got time for that shit? I don't get any enjoyment out of it.
If
I don't get any enjoyment out of something, I'm not gonna do it. That's why I don't go out. That's why I don't drink. I don't get any enjoyment.
Mine just be getting scared of scary movies, huh?
Man, you call it whatever you want. I ain't got look, my pride is not too big. You're not gonna hurt my feelings. I'm not watching that bullshit.
This man said I don't get any enjoyment out of it.
At all.
He just be getting scared. You watch The Conjuring yet?
I've seen the first one though.
The second, have you seen it, or are you watching it?
No. I'm gonna watch it this week. Have you seen it yet?
Nah, I have not.
Have you watched The Conjuring?
I watched the first one and everything. I haven't seen the second one, but it's on HBO.
Yeah, this is the third one, Calvin.
It's the third one?
The first one had me fucked up.
Oh, I didn't. Have I seen the second? I probably haven't seen the second one.
Yeah, they're all good. I like the Conjurings. What about you ever watch A Quiet Place, Finis?
Oh yeah, I like A Quiet Place. It's not scary though.
Going to watch the second one after this.
I heard the second one's not that good.
Well, don't be saying shit like that. I'm about to go spend fucking $30 on the movie.
$30?
I'm gonna get popcorn.
Oh, you tripping?
Dude, you bum.
Finn's the type of person that be getting candy and stuff at the gas station and putting his shorts and shit.
Damn near.
I'll probably do that. I'll probably go get Skittles at the gas station.
Hey,
yeah, for 98 cents.
I used to do that same thing.
I'm liable to sneak in some actual food from a restaurant type shit.
That boy proved
that popcorn, bro.
That man finds pull out a burger, wrapped in foil and everything.
Bro, I haven't had that. I haven't had that movie theater popcorn in so long, man. I'm so excited.
Itching. You itching, ain't you?
It's probably been over a year since I've had it. It has been over a year since I've had that movie theater popcorn. This is my first time going to the movies. No, I'm lying. I went in November to see Tenet. Have y'all ever seen Tenet, by the way?
No, is it good? I was going
to. That show's homework assignment. Y'all both still have HBO Max, right?
I thought it was on Amazon Prime.
It's HBO Max. It's on there for free. Well, depending on what your definition of free is, but you know go on there and watch. Tenet. That movie is good.
Okay, I heard it wasn't that good.
What is it about?
Tenet. It's about a tenant.
Yeah. All right. It's a good movie, but it's a good movie. You just
you gotta pay attention.
Yeah, well, yeah. Watch it with subtitles, and then
no, thank you.
It's a good movie. It's gonna fuck your mind up.
I heard it's like Inception type shit, kind of.
It's like Inception. The same director that did Inception.
Of course.
We'll have a discussion about that movie. That show's homework assignment this week. Watch that movie.
All right, bet. Yo, I got to touch on this topic real quick. We've obviously in the past podcast talked about the G League and how they're paying kids and this ridiculous amount of money. First thing, do y'all know who Jalen Durant is?
Is this any relation to KD?
No. It's Durant, not Durant. It's Duran without the T. But anyways, actually, you know what? Look up a picture of this dude real quick. This dude is huge, like massive. But anyways, the G League, okay, the last year, obviously, they pulled 3 people, and I think the highest paid one was $500K, Jalen Green. They're offering this dude, Jalen Durant, $1 million to join the G League. Straight out of high school.
He from Kentucky?
Huh?
He from Kentucky?
No, he's from like the Pennsylvania, New Jersey area and everything, I think.
Is he 6'10", 230?
Yeah, but 230 that's a lie. That man has to be at least like 245, 250, the way how he's built.
I can tell you that the NCAA is shitting themselves.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna get to.
It's good.
If they keep on bribing these high prospect, like talent and everything. Like
he's talking about skipping his senior year to go to the G League.
Oh yeah, he's trying to reclassify. Oh yeah, I saw that this morning too. But bro, it's just like
I'll lock his ass up. Don't bullshit. Go ahead.
Cap.
You'll see, Calvin, nigga. I'm not that same nigga you seen. Come on.
From Justice.
Come on, man. I'm bullshitting anyway.
All right, fine.
But no, dude, like I'm just saying, like if the NCAA doesn't fix this or kind of figure out something to do, because obviously seeing Jalen Durant at like, I don't know, whatever top schools he has, obviously Kentucky's up there, Duke or whatever. I don't even think Duke's on his list, to be honest, which is weird. But if they keep on doing this, man, we're just going to miss out on like a bunch of great talent to see in the, just college hoops and everything. But $1 million getting offered that when you 17, 18?
Needs that.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing though. I don't think the NCAA is gonna miss out too much. You wanna know why? There's only a certain number of spots in the G League. And the guys that don't make a G League, where are they going? College.
Yeah.
They'll be fine. Because there's bro. You know, there's tons and tons of high school athletes. Now, obviously, top tier, they're gonna go G League or whatever. But a lot of those guys that can't get into, because the G League's also filled with guys that played in the NBA, that were NBA players that dropped down.
We're still trying to go to the NBA.
Right. So that competition, you're 17, you got guys 24, 25 that's been there, that's still competing to go. That competition is going to be tough. So NCAA, there's going to be plenty of athletes for them.
I just hate it, though, dude, because I would have loved to see Jalen Green play for Auburn last year. Because he said if he was going to go anywhere, he said he's going to go to Auburn.
Now, here's what they here's what they do need to do. They need to start the way they broadcast NBA and NCAA. They need to start broadcasting the G League. If this continues to get where like these high school athletes are going straight to G, they got to start broadcasting those, because people, like you said, it would have been great to see him play in college, but it's going to be, I want to see him play, period. Even if he's in the G League, they need to get those on ESPN or something. Yeah. ESPN Plus somewhere where people can watch. Like I'm a Jeremy Lin fan. I got Jeremy Lin Hornets jersey. When he was in the G League, bro, I'd have been watching the games if I could have seen him.
Well, that's a really random person for you to be a fan of.
Well, it's random on the surface, but it's not really random because he played with Melo with the Knicks, and the way he started, I was like, I'm watching Melo play. I'm like, oh damn, who's this guy? Because he was, pretty good. I just kind of became a fan of him, and then when he left the Knicks, I just kept following him. With when the whole Linsanity thing starts, that's a great documentary, by the way. If you haven't seen it, you should watch it. But when Linsanity started, I became a fan.
Why would I waste my time watching a documentary on Jeremy Lin?
One, it's a great documentary because he kind of paved the way for the Asian Americans in basketball. Like he was like, how, in Asia, especially places, I think he's Chinese. I don't want to assume he is, but like especially in China, when they got a guy that's in the NBA compete, like they're all for that one guy, the whole country. Yeah. So he was kind of like that because, he was over here doing his thing. And like his story is great. Like it's just a great documentary. His story is great because during camps and when he was trying to make it, he's sleeping on like dude's couch. He's homeless. He's going from house to house and he gets a shot with the Knicks. And like the Linsanity thing happens and he takes off and then he plays with Kobe and all this shit. Like it's a great ass documentary.
It's on Netflix.
It was on Netflix. I don't know if it's shit.
Netflix doing that bull.
Yeah, they be taking stuff off.
It's like garbage. I mean, straight up, like there is nothing on that platform anymore.
Nothing.
Wait a minute now. Well, y'all don't watch anime because there's like 3 or 4 animes I've binge watched the past couple of days. They're really good. But
wait a minute.
All right. This is the real topic I really want to get into. UFC, bro. What did y'all think about those fights?
I only saw one.
You only saw one?
I only saw the Nate Diaz fight.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, you didn't miss too much. You didn't miss too much with the Adesanya fight. That was just a piss poor championship.
Which one was that one? Was that the one with that wasn't the one with Israel, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, him? Yeah, I saw he won this morning. I checked when I woke up.
But dude, it was just like if you really look at the whole fight and everything, it was just actually let me get your perspective first, Miss. You watch it?
Yeah, he just picked them apart.
And it was just like it seemed like his performance in the first fight was way better than the second one, which I don't know how that happens. I just don't know how that happens. But it looked like the dude was scared the whole time.
He probably was.
But I mean, like, I mean, he was saying some ruthless stuff in the press conference, but for him to get out there and be looking like that,
they just be doing that to sell tickets, to sell pay-per-view.
Bro, but at the same time,
that's all fake. Half of it's cap. Half of them dudes be terrifying,
bro. But he's like, come on, man. If you're gonna talk this shit, I'm trying to see the backup. You can't be that big in
all those fights. Calvin, you watch all those fights?
I watched majority. I watched like all like the main cards and the prelims, not the early prelims, the prelims and stuff.
How about Buddy's arm?
Okay, that's what I wanted to get to. He snapped his dude. He snapped his arm and then proceeded to kick his ass like 15 seconds after like he broke his arm.
He was trying to tap out, bro.
Yeah,
he was trying to tap out. The ref didn't give it to him.
Yeah, like like as soon as he flipped over, and what was it? What would he have him in a guillotine? Was it guillotine or
I don't know what the hell it was, man, but you could see his arm fucking snap.
But the thing that got me, he snapped it. The dude tried to tried to like snap out of it or like tap or whatever, and the dude still hammer fisting him like while his arm is dislocated, and the ref is sitting right there, just like, come on,
the ref's
dude.
got to be better, bro. The ref's got to.
Hey, that's because they ain't got my boy Herb Dean in there, bro.
Herb did a fight last night. Herb was killing it. He's the best. He's my favorite ref.
Oh, hands down. If I could get a Herb Dean like official, like
kind of look like Herb Dean, Finis.
Well, you know what's funny? We used to have. You know what's funny? We used to have fight nights on Fridays in the locker room. We bring gloves. People would fight. I would bring a black polo and some gloves. I put my hair up.
You'd be Herb Dean.
I'd be But if he sold like an official, like not a jersey, but some kind of official shirt, I would damn near buy it.
I'm sure he's got something. I'm sure there's a Herb Dean shirt you can find somewhere.
Yeah, but I'm sure it's like $60 on some bullshit.
But hey, Mitch. That Dustin and Connor fight coming up July 10th.
Oh yeah.
The last of the series, bro. Oh, I'm definitely watching that, bro. That's a pay-per-view. Pay-per-view gonna be at least $100, bro.
Yeah. Connor's gonna whoop his ass.
You think so?
You think so?
Whoop his ass, bro.
Because he's been active, right? Y'all heard the press conference after he lost. It's like, I'm not active. I wasn't active. I gotta be active.
I think that he's focused up, man. I haven't seen him post on Instagram or anything like that in a while. Like, he ain't running that mouth. I think he's focused on winning that fight.
He's training out in LA. One of my friends that plays for the Rams saw him out there. He goes to the LA Rams facility to do treatment and stuff.
No shit.
Yeah, I got inside scoops everywhere. That.
Man, fine. Nah, that's gonna be interesting, dude. And I feel like that one's gonna have to come down to like. You can't go into decision. You got to knock somebody out. It's the third round. They got bad blood. You got to slump them.
Someone's getting knocked out for that one. It'll be the biggest pay-per-view of the year for sure.
Oh yeah, facts. Ski.
Well, we got I don't even know how long we've been going, but are we done?
Lunch tables? Yeah,
all right, bet. I got some lunch tables for y'all.
I got one question for y'all, and it's a lunch table question. It's pretty simple.
All right, go ahead.
When y'all buy y'all's meat,
hey yo, okay.
When y'all buy y'all's like meat from the grocery store, do y'all clean it?
Like before I cook it?
Yeah.
Only it depends.
You like rinsing it underwater to get like the excess stuff off of it and stuff.
What excess stuff?
Like, on chicken, how it has like that
salmonella?
Yeah, sure. Like,
now look, let me educate you, Calvin. I'm glad you said so. This is gonna be my science. This is gonna be my science with Uncle Strip. It's not astro, but it's, I guess, biology, bacteria, whatever. All right, so this is also a public service announcement. You do not have to wash your chicken. Here's why. So chicken, the bacteria that's on chicken that makes you sick is called salmonella, right? That's from raw chicken. That's that slime. You can't get rid of salmonella on chicken. It's a part of the chicken. So when you go to rinse your chicken in your sink, all you're doing is spreading salmonella into your sink. And if you have, like, let's say you have dirty dishes in your sink and you rinse your chicken on top of, you're just spreading salmonella on all of that, right? So you don't have to rinse your chicken. Or if you do, make sure your sink's empty and you clean your sink after you do it. Because if you don't clean your sink after that, it sits in there and it starts to, it's not good. All you have to do is just make sure you cook the chicken at the right temperature for the right duration and make sure the internal temperature is, I don't know what the internal temperature is supposed to be, like 170 or something like that. But make sure that what?
165.
165. Make sure your internal temperature, your chicken 165, and it'll kill all that bacteria. You don't have to actually rinse it out. And that's your science.
Same thing for like steak and pork.
Well, you don't. No.
Well, obviously, steak and pork don't have salmonella, so
no, you don't. As long as you cook it right, you'll be fine. You don't have to you don't have to rinse your steak. Are you rinsing your steak, Calvin? Is that what you're doing?
No, I'm not rinsing my steak. I'm just saying, like, just for like chicken purposes, because I do rinse it off and everything.
No, I don't.
But I don't. But like you said, like I make sure like my sink is like there's nothing like dishes or anything under it and stuff. Which something and another thing too. Y'all rinse y'all sink? Y'all clean y'all sink?
I just cleaned my sink today. It looks nice and pretty. You saw that? Yeah, that was clean.
Kitchen's
bro,
not
and the thing about it, I was talking with some people, and I was like, you know, do y'all like clean your chicken and stuff like your meat and all that, and then do y'all rinse y'all sink? They said, oh, I clean my sink out every 3 weeks. I was like, 3 weeks.
Every time I do the dishes, I clean the sink.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like every 3 weeks. I was like, I'm not eating at your house. Like I'm just not. That's not sanitary.
I love a clean sink. There's nothing more satisfying than a clean sink and a clean toilet.
Mm-hmm. Clean kitchen's really satisfying.
Oh yeah, I got these air fresheners in my bathrooms now because since Calvin's coming visiting town in a couple weeks, I've been kind of like getting everything all make sure it's all clean or whatever. And I got these air fresheners. It's like apple, some kind of apple scent. Or when you open the door, it smells so good. It smells fantastic. Clean bathroom, it smells good. It's beautiful. Mitch, you got a question? Because I got some.
Surprisingly, don't have a lunch table question today.
All right, bet. I got two. They're fairly quick ones. And then I got one I'm gonna say for next week. All right, so the first one, this is one I put on my Instagram story. Would you rather have an ass whooping with a leather belt or go to bed with no dinner but you're hungry?
Ass whooping.
Yeah, I'm taking an ass whooping, bro. Yeah. I got many of them. I think I'm good for it.
Yeah, that's what I said. I got somebody, not an argument, but somebody was like, "Oh, I'd rather go to bed with no dinner."
Hold on.
What?
Hold on, I got a question. Who's giving the ass whooping?
Whoever would give you an ass whooping. Like, I'm not giving you the ass whooping. Just, I guess, one of your parents or your mom, I guess. Anyway, here's the thing. Somebody was like, "Oh, someone was like, I was saying like, go to bed with no dinner. Like, I gotta eat. Like, I take the ass, the ass whooping. You take the ass whooping. You take it. Like a man. Get your ass whooped. Go about your day. You know what I'm saying? The punishment's over. It's a quick punishment. Going to bed with no dinner. First of all, I can't go to bed hungry. I'll like be hot. I'll be sweating because I'm hungry. Yeah, I can't even go to sleep. And then you're telling me I'm gonna go to bed. I haven't. Obviously, if you're hungry, you haven't eaten in at least a few hours. You're hungry. Then to go to bed, to sleep for 8 hours and not eat to the next morning, that should be illegal. To send a kid home without eating or send a kid to bed without eating. And they're like, oh, I think spanking's child neglect. It's not neglect. You're not neglecting them food. You're not neglecting them nourishment. Spanking is just discipline. I got my ass whooped all the time when I was a kid because I was just bullshit. My parents fed me. But my parents they didn't. That's not neglect. They feeding me. Wow, I was like, yeah, you can miss me with that shit. I gotta eat. Don't send me to bed with no food. Wake my ass up at 3 a.m. and look at some Pop-Tarts or some shit. Sneak downstairs. You're not gonna send me to bed without eating. Shit. I damn near died. All right. My second one is, this one can get kind of tricky. Would you rather live in a life with a zombie apocalypse or with a purge?
What kind of zombies?
They are they're nocturnal, so they only come out at night, and they're not the smart organized ones. They're just mindless zombies that.
Are they fast?
No.
I'd take zombie apocalypse.
You take the zombie apocalypse?
I would rather deal with things that aren't intellectually capable than things that are semi-intellectually capable, right?
Right. But the purge only once a year. The zombie apocalypse, you have to worry about that every single day, day in and day night, day in and day out.
Y'all watch all the purges?
Huh?
Have y'all watched the purges?
I think I've only seen the first two.
They got a nice little storyline going for it. They got another one coming out now.
The Forever Purge.
Yeah,
I've seen that.
Yeah, they got like a backstory. I like those types of movies. Obviously, it's not like the greatest movie of all time or anything like that. It's not even on my favorites list. But when they have a consistent backstory, that's kind of they're touching on every single time.
Yeah. But
I'd fuck up a zombie.
I had initially said zombie apocalypse because my friend had asked me this, and then I ended up switching to. No, I initially said, damn, which one did I initially say? I ended up switching to where my end result was I think I ended up going with the purge. But we've been, you know how I am. The question got modified hellas. But on what I had just said, I definitely go with the zombie apocalypse because the nocturnal one is the big thing where you don't during the day you ain't got to worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
But when that sun go down, you gotta be on your shit, like in the house or whatever. Now, if they were out 24/7, you have to worry about them, then it might be a little different. But I'll say in that purge, bro, if people got resources, if they want to get to you, they can get to you.
I have a lunch table now because the Bucks game's on. I have a question. And there's only one right answer to this question.
Giannis.
Oh, shit. Oh, Lord.
Who would win in a fight, PJ Tucker or Kevin Durant?
PJ Tucker.
PJ.
Yeah, I was about to say.
PJ. Bro, Kevin Durant don't fight.
Yeah, PJ. I don't know what Kevin Durant thought he was doing getting in his face, but PJ would
honestly, the way Kevin Durant built, I think if he tried to punch PJ Tucker like in the shoulder, KD would hurt himself. Yeah, he'd like fuck his wrist up on some shit. He'd be like, oh shit.
Yo, PJ Tucker built like he just came out the penitentiary, dude. Like he's one scary ass dude.
Bro, I think I don't know him like that, but like he's from the dirty. Like PJ Tucker,
he went to Texas.
I think he's from the hood, bro. Like he you know, I'm not saying like I'm not trying to make any, you know, prejudgments about him, but like he from an area where they fight. You know what I'm saying?
Let's see where he's actually like from. Let me see. PJ Tucker. Because I know he went to Texas, which is kind of funny that KD went to Texas too.
He's from Raleigh.
He's from Raleigh, North Carolina. Yeah.
You're about to say it Raleigh. What?
It is Raleigh.
It's Raleigh.
Oh, well, this is Rayleigh in one of my science textbooks. That's how you say it. Rayleigh Taylor Instabilities.
Yeah, he from Raleigh, North Carolina. Yeah. He probably seen some shit. Got a few tussles.
But where in Raleigh, North Carolina? Because, you know, there's always them. Like, you could be from Nashville, but if you're from East Nashville.
Yeah, that's a different story.
Right. You could be from Bellevue, but if you're from Smyrna, or not Smyrna, North Antioch, boy.
Yeah. That's two different worlds right there.
Right. You talk about living life in a bubble, and you talk about you on the streets. All right, but
the way PJ built and his demeanor, yeah, he was. Bro, this man's real name is Anthony Leon. Where the hell PJ come from?
I don't know. Maybe like PBJs.
Shit, that's probably what they fed his ass in the penitentiary. Just PB. That's how he probably got his name. PJ.
In the penitentiary.
He built like he in the penitentiary, bro. Come on, fam.
Is that all we got?
That's all we got. Y'all need to watch this Bugs game though. This shit's got a lot of energy.
Yeah, I'm about to turn
diving around, hard defense. That's good.
I'm about to turn it on.
Finis, when I come down Texas, bro, I gotta go to a good shoe store.
All right, we go to Shoe Palace. It's probably your best bet.
Are they gonna have size 15s?
Calvin, that's gonna be a problem anywhere you go.
Bro, I thought you said there's a store. There's a mall down. I thought you said there's a store down there where the Spurs players go.
Yes. That doesn't mean they're gonna have size 15 shoes. No, I'm talking about a mall. I didn't say a shoe store. I said a mall where all the rich people go to shop. That doesn't mean all rich people walk around with size 15 foot, Calvin.
Well, you said the NBA players go down there, so that tells me
to buy shit. They got Rolex store, they got Gucci, Louis Vuitton. That's the shit them dudes are buying. They're not buying Skechers, Calvin.
I don't wear no damn Skechers.
They ain't buying Skechers.
No, I know, but I'm talking about. Look, but you're missing my point. First of all, if you're,
I know what you're saying now. I know what you're saying.
Because let's be honest, those dudes are getting their shoes from online. They're not going to stores to get their shoes. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah.
But wait, what kind of shoes are you trying to get? Is the question. You trying to get Jordans?
Some Forces, bro. something.
Oh yeah, we can. I know a place that'll have
some ones or some
you're not gonna find ones out here.
Oh, for real?
They sell out the moment they hit the stores. They sell out immediately. You have to go online to get ones. Now I take that back. We can find some mids. Even the mids are gonna be tough to find because trust me. I've lived that hunting.
Do they sell lows out there?
We can check some. I got some places in the cut. We can check for lows. I know they'll have mids for sure for like 110. The highs, the moment them hoes hit the shelves, they're gone.
They gone. Yeah, I already know that. Yeah.
We might be able to, you like fours? We might be able to find some fours, but those will even be tough. But some forces, I got some spots for some forces. Now, will they have size 15? Don't know, but we can always check.
Not forces. I didn't mean to say forces. Like I want some ones. Actually, I got to go back and see like what type of like shoes actually that I'm trying to look for. I know definitely some ones, but you already kind of said, yeah, that's gonna be tough.
I mean, we could always look though, because we're gonna have all day to just go look around.
Facts.
Mitch, you gonna pull up?
Hell no, he ain't pulling up.
No.
That's crazy, bro.
Wait till Calvin tells you they missed his flight because he had a doctor's appointment.
Oh yeah, I'll be hot. I cleaned up.
Fuck out of here, bro. I'm locked in. I gotta go. I can't miss no flights.
All right, boys. Eat some mayo, get some Zach sauce. Do it.
Oh, penis. No, don't do that. That's how your testicles shrink. But go ahead, Calvin.
What you mean? What you mean? Go ahead. Oh, my.
I got it. I got it. Yeah, you know what it is. Do what you gotta do. Stay out the way. All right. We appreciate you guys for being here. We'll catch y'all next week. We out. Even if I touch a meal and do it through the pain, I don't need a pain. And life won't get me down, but it won't break my will. Cause I've been chasing this so long, I can't give up. I won't give in, been through too much. I done prayed for the money, I done prayed for the fame. I done prayed that I will make a sacrifice and play this game. I done prayed that my life would never be the same. I done prayed